Halloween, the spookiest time of the year. The perfect time to watch some spooky horror movies. But as an avid feminist, I am sick and tired of watching women suffer in horror films. So I've had to think outside of the box. This brings us to The Hole.
Look out!
So, obviously, this is a manlier version of The Ring, a, shall we say, iconic horror film from 2002. The premise of The Ring is that you watch a cursed tape, then the phone rings and tells you 7 days. And then, after 7 days, you die. What about time zones? Shut the fuck up. However, The Hole takes a manlier twist to this. Instead of dying after 7 days, you instead turn gay.
I can't believe this story you're telling me. It's macabre.
Like The Ring, we open up to a couple of friends hanging out in the bedroom, watching some football like straight men normally do.
Hey Josh, you get that thing I sent you yesterday?
No man, I haven't checked my emails yet.
Their conversation leads them to topics like the internet and urban legends.
Like there's a videotape going around, and after you watched it, the phone rings, and a voice says, "In 7 days you will become gay." And 7 days later you become totally gay.
I saw that too.
I gotta commend Josh's performance here. He genuinely seems terrified that he has in fact seen the tape. And even worse, it's been 1 week.
Shit.
Fuck. I don't want to answer it.
The framing of this shot is legitimately good, by the way. The phone taking up the lower half of the frame with our boys in the background. Who directed this film?
Hello?
You're gay.
Well, fuck.
Dude, are you gay?
Pete, I said shut the fuck up, man.
Josh tries to wash the gay away, but as the film cleverly symbolizes, Josh is no longer interested in pussy. And then this happens. Ring-a-ding-ding, you are gay. And as we all know, gay men crave only one thing. Men.
Jesus, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
But Pete, instead of being creeped the fuck out, decides to give Josh a helping hand in figuring out his sexuality.
Look, I got an idea how we can figure this out.
What is it?
Would you rather watch this or this?
This.
Ironically, this is very hard for him. As in, he's not getting hard.
Man, it's not working for me. Can we try another scene?
And long story short, he's gay.
But I'm not gay.
But his straight roommate has one last test, just to be sure.
I'm so fucking hot.
I'm gay.
And you'll never guess what happens next.
I should have known something was up the day I trimmed my pubic hair.
That's right, this is a musical now, because as we all know, only gay men can sing and play guitar. And while this isn't the worst singing I've heard in a manly movie, it certainly isn't the best. Oh, thank God. The musical number is interrupted. By whom?
Hello, Josh.
Yeah?
I'm Benny Benson from the San Bernardino Examiner. I called earlier about the incident.
That's right, a paranormal investigator and also the most Swedish man in existence, Benny Benson.
Sweden fact. Sweden is a small Scandinavian country and home of the Swedish meatballs, the best balls you can put in your mouth.
Josh recounts what's happened so far to Benny and shows him some pictures from the trip.
Those are the ones before we saw the tape. And these are afterwards.
And I guess we're saying that blurry face in picture equals gay.
My assignment here is to track down the videotape and see what's really going on. So tell me, where did you and your friends first saw the tape?
Where indeed? Duck in cabins. Why is it called that? Did somebody put a duck in a cabin? Anyway, for a horror movie, I find it strange that the establishing shot here is in broad daylight.
Sweden fact. In Sweden, it's usually dark at night.
And this scene makes it look like it is night. Make up your mind, movie. Also, this scene is fucking strange. A dude goes to bed in slow motion, whilst the soundtrack does its best UFO impression. But his nap is interrupted as he spots something outside. Hey look, it's Benny Benson from Sweden.
Hello?
Benny asks about Josh in his friend's cabin,
I'll have to go check.
and while the manager goes to check, somewhere, Benny spies with his little eye a VHS collection. Yeah, that one looks haunted. Now the scary thing about this scene is the fact that he can fit the tape in his back pocket. Man, 2000s fashion was something else. Benny ducks into the cabin where the boys watch the tape.
Is that a deer?
Benny pops in the VHS, raw. And I must warn you, you will turn gay if you watch the next 30 seconds, so be careful.
Hi, I'm Steve Rambo.
And once he's finished, the phone rings.
7 days you will be gay.
And thus begins our countdown. Benny, who's now got 7 days before he starts craving gays, goes to visit Josh's friends to do some research. And up first is Eric.
Hello? Hello, I'm Benny Benson from the San Bernardino Examiner.
Danish?
Sweden fact. This is racist.
Eric invites Benny inside and gives him the rundown on what happened once 7 days had passed. Essentially, they were headed out to town to get some pussy.
Fuck yeah, pussy, here we come.
But then, the phone rings.
You're gay.
Look out!
Well, I better be going.
By day 2, Benny is starting to show symptoms of homosexuality. He's taking selfies, and just as before, the pictures blur his face in a spooky manner. Which means he's turning gay. He heads over to Josh, and they watch the tape together to hunt for clues.
What is that?
I don't know. Gotta figure this thing out.
However, unlike in The Ring, a completely unrelated movie where the characters check out their spooky tape in a fancy studio where they can adjust tracking and all sorts of things, in The Hole, they give up.
I can't watch it.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
Josh is all like, you know, being gay is okay, and even tries to hit on Benny.
I feel like I want you to be gay too. So there would be a chance. Chance for you to feel the way I feel about you.
Is this film trying to tell me that accepting yourself for who you are is okay? That's not scary, get out of here. What is scary, on the other hand, is that Benny decides to test his heterosexuality by buying straight porn. No, not a video, a magazine. In 2003. The internet existed back then, come on. After his Swedish wank, Benny has a goddamn premonition.
The dome.
And you guessed it, the day is over. Benny spent a whole day jerking it in a hotel room.
Sweden fact. The guy who plays Benny Benson is now a millionaire and happily married. Oh, I wish I was happy.
And in case you missed it, this was day 4. What happened to day 3? I don't know, it's not in the movie. Day 5. Benny Googles his way to this dome on a computer he could have used for porn. And Jesse, we need to cook. You're goddamn right. We're headed to New Mexico. Hopefully we don't run into Michael Gazio and his angelic healing. Benny goes to get Josh, and off they go to the dome. After a long drive, the boys arrive at the dome in New Mexico. And the dome does look kinda weird, I'll give him that. But instead of knocking on the door or doing anything sensible, they find a ladder and climb up on top. And wouldn't you know it, the guy from the tape appears in the dome. But so does a lot of other guys. And these guys do guy stuff for quite some time, as when we cut back to Benny and Josh, it's nighttime. Another day well spent, huh? Benny and Josh finally summon the courage to knock on the door to get to the bottom or top of this mystery.
Hello? Can I help you?
Are you Malachi Stone?
No, that was my uncle.
Hey look, it's Arizona, aka Jeremy Tucker, from The Devil is a Bottom. And guess what?
No, not that. A tape that turns you gay within 7 days.
There's no such thing.
But all clues pointed right here.
Sorry.
This was a dead end. Great. What the fuck are they going to do? Benny's time is running out, and if they don't do anything, in a few hours, he's going to be bending over. Josh has the brilliant idea to go back where it all started. Duck in cabins.
So this is it. Back to square one.
What time did you see the tape?
I remember. It was 2:35. Exactly. Shit. I'm out of time.
But alas, they're too late. And it's time to fuck in cabin.
Thank you, tape.
Thank you, Ho.
Horror movies don't often have happy endings, but The Hole delivers.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
How do you say fuck my ass in Swedish?
Knulla mig I röven.
Sweden fact. Yeah, this is correct.
Wait a minute. The clock stopped.
What time is it?
Yes?
You're gay.
I already know that.
Benny wasn't gay. But I guess he was anyway. Happy Halloween, folks. Oh, and if you don't like, comment, and subscribe, you will turn gay in 7 days. Sorry. Ah, The Hole. What a strange concept. Big thanks to Andy for making the CGI intro.
Hello, I have contracted the disease.
And big thanks to Dopefish for providing me with legitimate Swedish facts.
Sweden fact. In Sweden, we expect to be paid for our work.
If you've got some spare change lying around, consider supporting me on Patreon. Every little bit helps. But that's it for today. Have a good one, boys. See you next time.